mind outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand me. Got a sense for drama, so I always keep the cannon. This is the invasion, so watch out for our landing. Standing tall, never too far. Spring and summer fashion, bro, I get it in the fall. Y'all about to start hating and I don't mind at all. I'm a thriller like MJ and my flow.
As sisters and brothers, I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight.
Dream Again Self-Investment Program is an 8-week program inspired by the visions of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It was his vision that as a community we use our resources to build and rely on our own. This program will help shape the mindset of our youth by giving them directions to discover who they truly are, what their purpose is, and explore many different career options to live their life. We will discuss how to invest in yourself, trades, finances, therapy, how serious life really is, networking and communicating, business and dining etiquette, ballroom dancing, and the final banquet. The final banquet will showcase everything each participant has learned to all family and friends. There is a sign-up fee of $50 per participant, which includes all materials and supplies and hot meals weekly provided by yours truly, Chef Jules. Girls and guys ages 14 to 18 are welcome to enroll. The program will take place at Mount Calvary Annex Building, kicking off Monday, September 12th at 5:30 p.m. and every Monday following up until the final banquet. 2 $1,500 scholarships will be awarded to graduating seniors, and this is guaranteed to be a learning program for all involved. Sponsorships are available and volunteers are needed, so please reach out if you are interested in being a part. Sign up today.
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
I have a plan.
You're now rocking with DJ.
They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an innovation. I think it's DJ Skinny. They not from around.
Let's go. Respect the DJ.
Slip and slide DJ.
I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Rockstar.
Greetings, Earthlings. This is my introduction. They say greatness doesn't come overnight, so I'm not rushing. Spaced out swag, best believe I'm paper touching. Super stupid flow, and you bitches can't tell them nothing.
And we live, baby. Welcome to the mothership, bitches.
How's it going, guys? Yeah.
We have the Steigelman back on the mothership after so long. The hiatus is over.
It is.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty great. Doing really great.
good?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just a lot has happened, and just I don't know. Let's see. So once I left you guys for a little bit, do you believe I went back down to Florida for
You did.
A little bit, yeah.
You did.
Yeah. It's a great place to visit. Not really a great place to live. But
What part
it
of
was
Florida
cool.
were you in?
I was born and raised in Orlando, but I decided to move back to Ocala, and it was okay. I started to miss Tennessee, started to miss the friends and what Tennessee offers. There's something especially about Columbia. There's just something there about it. About like it's like
small town.
I'm calling it more of like a city town because it's progressing
Yeah.
so much, which is great.
Little Cali.
A little bit,
A little bit.
but there's just something about Columbia as like a whole. Like I still can't put my finger on it. It's just something about it, which it's the people most definitely, because the people are so nice and cool and awesome. There's like Columbia has its like own vibe. You go up to Franklin and Nashville, you don't really feel that. But when you come down to Columbia, you're like, it's a weird vibe. It's a good weird vibe. It's not just a bad vibe. It's a good yeah, exactly. And
it's easy to live in Columbia. To me, it's easy because you're not always 100% worried about getting like carjacked or robbed. You can see that stuff coming a mile away if you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So it's an easy place to live. It still has modern amenities. So that's something, you know what I mean, that I like about it too.
Mule House.
Yeah, the Mule House
cool.
stuff. Yeah.
Asgard Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Taps off Maine. The Rebel, which is cool, has an awesome stage in the back. And
Yeah, I've never been in the Rebel. I didn't think we were supposed to be in the Rebel. It's called the Rebel.
No.
Correct me.
The Rebel
I've never been to the
started
Rebel
off
either.
as a biker bar back in the day. Bikers used to go there, have a drink, hang out, and then they would leave. Yeah. Nowadays, it's all about bringing people together. There's karaoke. There's a big stage in the back.
Okay.
Awesome place to go. Just to vibe with others and socialize. So yeah, anybody's welcome. Trust me, I've seen everybody in there.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have to try it one day.
What my next question was gonna be.
You guys should go. Seriously, because
Okay.
The Rebel.
The Rebel. Yeah.
All right.
Every time I saw it, I was like, oh, it's not where I'm supposed to
Right.
be.
Oh, they got a new thing.
Guys, it's 2022.
Okay.
It's okay.
We're going to try it out one day. I'm going to go in there and be like, Steigelman sent me.
Yep. If I have any wrong occurrences, I'm blaming.
Yeah, and I'm going to tag him in the video and everything.
If it's this guy.
In 2022.
He said it's 2022.
That's what you're gonna hear in the video, guys. It's 2022. No, nigga. You should have thought like it was 1950.
Yeah.
So what? So you came back,
Yeah.
and you mentioned before the show you were doing ballroom dancing. I want you to talk about that.
Yeah, for a little bit I did Dare to Dance in Columbia. I got an opportunity to
When did
do
you
that.
start?
So I got a free dance lesson, and I went in, and I did my free dance lesson, and Radhika, the co-owner, was like, "Can I speak?"
Erotica? What's her name? Erotica? What did you say?
Radhika.
Radica.
Okay, all right.
I'm like, erotica?
Who is this?
Like, what type of dance class you get for free?
Free with erotica.
With erotica.
But no, so I was done with it, and she wanted to speak to me in her office, and she was like, "Well, honestly, you have great energy. I like your personality, and you're very friendly with people. Would you want to
So you and
join
erotica went
here?"
to her office and you were very friendly with people.
but basically, yeah, and I thought about it, and I did it, and it was amazing. I would train dancing-wise 10 hours a day.
Wow.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. But then I was able
ballroom?
Foxtrot, the waltz, tango, push-pull swing, rumba.
Wow. Dancing with the fucking stars.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
you still can teach people?
Yeah, I can. I still have I have to brush up on it, but yeah, I could teach you. I know the
learn
women's
to
part
waltz.
and I know the man's parts. The waltz is very graceful, man.
That's why I want to learn it.
Yeah. And a matter of
waltz
fact,
and player shit. You
Is it?
ever seen people just hit the waltz?
No, bro.
It's very graceful. And
Bro,
there's
I seen an old couple. That nigga was so smooth.
Yeah.
He walked out there. He hadn't done nothing the whole time.
Right.
But when it was time to do the waltz, it was just that song. He went out there with his lady, and the way he just went out on the, brought her around, and they was fucking going. I was like, oh, look at the ankles on this man. What the hell?
you could do like the box of the waltz, or you could do the progressive, which is progressive is like moving forward and side to side and getting in the box. And you know, it's just very graceful. As a matter of fact, the waltz started off as the dance of the dead, dance for the dead. Excuse me.
Oh wow!
But then it moved from that to, you know, for like weddings and stuff, and you know, just something fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I learned a lot from dancing. That, you know, it's more formal, but it's more of a connection, more so than grinding up on somebody and you know, whatever the hell. And yeah, but
it's understanding.
I think we should bring that back, because that brings you have to be connected to that person that you're dancing with, because she has to trust you, and each movement that you make, she has to follow. She has to trust in you that whichever move you make, she's just gonna go with, and you have to have that connection, especially with the hands. And it's just it's very magical. I like it, and I think that we should start doing that again.
But if you want to keep throwing that ass in a circle,
I'm
go
not
for
complaining.
it. No, I'm not
You're
going to
not
complain either. But
You should go to the twerk class that Michelle Cathy has. Go there and be like, yeah, I used to do ballroom dancing. I'm here to learn about twerking today. You know what I mean? I need every aspect of dancing.
Every aspect of it.
But yeah, so I did that, and then I got back into like modeling and acting, and well, not much acting, more modeling, and then I started doing more so photography. Staggle Images is my photography.
Photography now.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Behind the camera. We went from in front of the camera to behind the camera.
Which is crazy, yeah. Because when I was doing acting in Nashville back in 2019, I had my own agent and stuff. And then when COVID hit, she kicked everybody to the curb. And then I realized that she was taking more of her percentage out of her checks.
Oh, wow.
Gigs and stuff. So I'm not going back to that one. I'm not going to say who it was, because
no money business.
No.
Yep.
But so I had time to kind of focus on camera stuff, and like I am very creative minded, and I'm really good with the camera. So I fell in love with that. It's kind of, you know, peaceful for me.
Nice.
So
have you done anything with your brother? Shout out to Worthwhile, but like
Tyler
with the camera, and you know, with the business, and he got the
Worthwhile
show
brand
and everything.
He's got the podcast, Tyler Stockman. You guys have to definitely check him out. You guys probably online probably already know who I'm talking about, my brother. He's actually left, and he's doing his own thing. He's in Maryland right now, and then he's going to go down to Florida, see the rest of our family, and then he's going to start doing his own. Oh no, excuse me. He'll be coming back September, October.
Okay.
Wow. Here for a little bit, but you know, eventually I want to go with him, and we go travel together, and we spread the positivity and spread the, you know what, you are worth it. No matter who you are unique and amazing, and you know, everybody's awesome and unique, and that's what makes the whole world an amazing, awesome place. So, you know, true. And
I love that positive vibe, man.
Yes,
So that positive vibe. That's cool. And Tyler's always been, even when we did the Shut Up and Ink, but I met him before that. Yeah. He's always been like that. Like worthwhile is a really cool phrase, and it goes good when you say it and everything. But when you meet him, and you get to talking to him, like, oh, you're really a very positive person. He's like DJ Khaled type of positive.
DJ Khaled.
Like he's so positive. Like where you tell him like, yeah, man, I'm thinking about going across the street, getting some ice cream. Hell yeah, get that ice cream, man. Now you watch out for cars, but you can make it across. Like, all right, tell him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm so proud that he's my brother. I love him to death, and like he's doing amazing, and like, and I told him, you know, if you ever need anything, let me know, and
that's what's
so.
Up. That's what's up.
He's doing his own little journey right now.
Yeah. We all go on that walk.
Yeah.
When my father passed away, I went on that. Unfortunately, I was still in high school, so I missed like 100 and some days of school.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my senior year. Got in my car. I called it the Tour of Paco. And I just hit all these towns. I'd go, this is as bad as it sounds. I'd go on social media, meet a woman, get in the car, go to that town for a couple days, set up the next town, you know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The Tour of Paco.
It was.
Tour de Paco.
Tour de Paco. No show. There was no show. It was just all tour. So.
But yeah, so he's doing that, and I do my photography. I ran out of business cards. I need to get some more.
Okay.
But maybe we could link it somewhere. Because I have an Instagram page for it, and then also a Facebook page as well.
Cool.
Steigel Images. So.
Spell Steigel for him.
STEIGEL.
There you go.
.images.
Whatever. See, the dot is important.
For Instagram, for Facebook, it doesn't have the dot, but for Instagram, I had to put the dot. So, but definitely check it out. Let me know. Message me if you need anything. I'm down to meet up. We'll talk, and we will pursue.
Good.
So, nice.
Yeah.
What do you think you like more?
Definitely acting and modeling. I love that. I love being in front of the camera. There's just something about it. When I'm off camera, I'm my total self. But like on camera, if somebody wants me to be like this person or something like that, give me a second. Let me zone into that character.
What's up?
Yeah. So I would definitely choose acting, modeling over photography. But photography for me is an amazing hobby that I would love to turn into something. Like a career base or something.
It's good to know both sides of the ball.
Yes.
Because then you understand limitations or what the camera crew is really trying to do with that shot. Because they'll tell you, it's one thing somebody be like, all right, I want you to do this and this, and you kind of be like, no, why do I want to do this? You know what I mean? But then when you've been on both sides of that camera, you're like, all right, they're probably going to do this, so I need to make sure I really sell it. Really. So
it does really help.
Yeah.
It really helps, especially when you're in a situation where you're working with somebody who's not good at explaining it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those situations come up to where you're with somebody and yet they're professional, they're ready to go and everything, but they're just not a good conveyor. You know what I mean? And if you already know what's going on behind, and then you're looking at the scenario and you're like, okay, all right, all right, I get what you would like to say to me if you could, you know what I mean? I understand, and that's where it's a cheat code for me, because I come across a lot of people that just don't communicate well with what they're trying, but they don't just talk to new people every week and shit. So I gotta understand, being able to be the guy that is usually on that side. All right, I can see through this.
You get it, you see it.
Yeah, read between the lines type thing. It's such a cheat code. Saves so much hassle.
Being behind the camera, a lot of times, no matter how great the image is, no matter how amazing the work is, when you're behind the camera, a lot of people forget that's you. When you're in front of the camera, I can write an amazing script, shoot it amazing, I'm filming, Matt, and at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, man, what you put out was amazing. You know what I mean? And you'd be
that's why the greats drop themselves in there.
You think so?
Man, Hitchcock to Spike Lee to Tarantino, it don't matter. They gonna
sprinkle a little bit of themselves in there,
because it got to the point. Even the old school quiet guys, the David Lynch and Werner Herzogs and all them, they would put in all this work. They started getting overlooked. They would just pop up. They just sitting in there. Stan Lee. At a certain point, it was like, X-Men's great, but no, I'm great.
I created
You're going to see me.
Daddy X-Man.
Exactly. You're going to see me in every Spider-Man. You're going to see me in every Hulk. At least once. Give me my goddamn props.
Right.
So I get it. Creatives go through that moment of trying to be detached from from their work and still be, you know, identified and recognized for their artistry, and then the work and everybody that's part of that get their own thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I mean, Seth, what's the dude that made Family Guy? Seth, not Rogen.
Seth
MacFarlane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane.
He was.
Oh man.
He was talking about that. He was talking about like how Family Guy was just a tidal wave to where now, no matter if he does Cleveland Show or if he does American Dad, and he has all these successful shows. It's
Right.
like, no, Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Like, no, but Seth MacFarlane, have made all of this stuff, and he's trying to separate it. And this dude at his roast was roasting this dude Patrice O'Neal, passed away, but he was like, Seth Rogen, he's Hannah and never had a barbarian. He needs somebody to just slap the fuck out of him. Like, you'll never be better than your goddamn creation.
Right.
But it's hard for creatives to do that, to be okay with my work is what you see and whatever.
Right.
It's shit.
So like back to the modeling and stuff, because me and Jasmine Armstrong, I don't know if she's like on live right now, but we did a 1920 shoot, and that was freaking fantastic. And I've been talking to her about doing another one, or maybe we'll do a more of a modern shoot, like a James Bond type of thing. I don't know.
Y'all should definitely do like a 90s theme. You know what I mean? Like
90s. What factor of 90s?
it's like some In Living Color type hip hop type. You know what I mean? Type thing.
Because I've been telling her, I was like, I want to do another shoot. I want to, because like it was fun, and you know,
What?
Why would you have him do an In Living Color 90s shoot? Why?
No, I'm just talking about like a lot of the style pioneered from the hip hop dancers that came out.
Yeah,
a lot of that stuff.
So what look? With Steigelman.
Oh, I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But it would be great.
It would be great.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck what look they decided. I don't care if they make him look like what Jim Carrey did on The Living Color. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus, no.
But what I'm saying is,
picture black shirt with a red and blue pocket.
Oh yeah, with the cross colors.
Yes.
Look, you have to understand that. All right, the 1920s shoot. The reason it was so successful but such an eye catcher at the same time is in the 1920s you've got this mixed couple portrayed in these pictures. You know what I mean? So you've got this, that's taboo already in the 20s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother spin on the shoot that you didn't see before.
Right.
You know? Why not do a 90s, man, where, you know what I mean? Why not?
That might be jumping the shark.
I don't care.
What if her and I did like a steampunk?
The steampunk's cool. Steampunk's
It'd be kind of cool. It'd be different. But we would just need to get. I mean, you do photography. I mean, you could always do ours.
Right. Just let me know. Just let me know.
We will figure it out. Then,
Yeah,
you know, you guys
exactly.
Steampunk would be cool.
Steampunk is.
I think you could go somewhere with that.
Yeah, you could do steampunk versus Afropunk.
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's got my mind racing now.
Yeah.
Shit.
You better do that because I swear I'll take it. I swear. I'm here. I'm present. I'm a part of this.
Yes.
I will lay claim on that
We
shit.
need to figure that out.
Goddamn, get the moving.
But
I'm very creative. I work fast.
I do have another. That's a model shoot next week. More of a modern shoot. So I'm gonna wear my navy blue suit.
Who's the photographer on it?
Chase Van Cannon.
Van Cannon?
Is this out of Columbia or is this out of Nashville?
Columbia. Well, he comes to Columbia. He's gonna come to Columbia and we're gonna like shoot. But he's the one that did my 1920s, my other 1920s shoot.
The one we used for the flyer?
That one, there's other ones on my Instagram too. If you guys check me out on Instagram.
1920s is your spot.
Yes.
Oh, he's passionate about that.
I am, because like I have like an old soul, and I feel as if my past life I was in my I was born in like.
What character in the 20s were you in your past life?
I don't know, but like. I don't know, but I just know that like it suits me. Like I feel so comfortable with it, and like the 1920s looks good on me. There's something there. you know, and like I've always felt like that in my past life or something. I was in the 20s.
I can see you at a Great Gatsby party.
Yeah, I can too.
Yeah,
I can see you at a Great Gatsby party.
Martini. And,
Yeah.
But
were black folks at the Gatsby party?
Yeah.
They left there?
Yes, we were at the Gatsby party. We're in the kitchen.
Yeah, somebody was serving them motherfucking drinks.
God damn. Damn. Really? And he's like, well, wait.
You think that many people crowded in that goddamn party for some unseasoned food?
Yeah.
Hell no.
But we have to, as black people, we have to ask those questions when we get to talking.
Yes.
Anytime we talk about the past,
It's only so nostalgic we can get.
Why do you think there's no TV shows about black time travelers? That would be a writer's nightmare.
It's only so far.
It's only so far you can go back, man.
Or there's so far you have to go back.
You have to.
I don't know. I mean,
like there's a whole chunk of American history
that you got.
We would get to like the 70s, and then like it would just jump back to like Africa and Egypt days.
Yep.
That whole era in there, we couldn't even.
Anything before 1970 was risky.
Risky, boy. You got a hell of a show on your hands.
Fucking risky. You're gonna time travel? You better take this green book.
Yeah. Here's a green book. Here's a pistol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A pistol.
Yeah.
Like the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yes. Yes. It's 100%. That is accurate.
Dude, you just shot.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, we couldn't really air it because we shot. I was like, what the fuck?
Shot a slave owner. Yeah.
Shot a slave.
But yeah, so I'm doing the modeling. I've been going around talking to people about like maybe I could promote certain things. Like if someone's a watch seller, maybe I could be like, I could wear your watch and I'll do the
brand
shoot.
ambassador.
Brand ambassador. That's what that's called, a brand ambassador.
Okay. Well,
So
I got you. I'm loading you in
okay.
there.
Yeah.
You want to be a brand, and then when you present to them, to those people, you've got to use those terms because then they know you know what you're talking about.
So
You gotta have the lingo.
I would like to be a brand ambassador for you.
For your company.
For you and your company.
Yeah. It's not hard. You just got to have your followers up. If you want to do it like internet based,
You gotta have followers.
I mean,
They
I
can
would
be
do
fake,
it.
Don't worry.
I want to start with Columbia, like the small businesses.
Yeah.
Small businesses and stuff. Yeah.
right? That's not bad.
Start there. Help.
Now,
Because
when it comes to local, though, you have to be able to make sure you can garner traffic for them because they can see it. They can immediately see if it's working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to something big like over the internet, let's say you become a brand ambassador for Ray-Bans. You know what I mean? They just know by the followers. And then you might have like a promo code or something like that, but it's not going to be just based off of, hey, look, my foot traffic still isn't coming in. You know what I mean? So just throwing that out there. Like if you're going to be working with local entrepreneurs, then if you're going to be the brand ambassador, you have to really have a set way on how you're going to push it.
See,
Instead of
that's
just
more
I'll take
stuff I gotta
photos
retain and learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Oh, we help you. We help you.
You guys do that? Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
we'll
go.
help you.
Cha-ching.
No, just talk to us. We get it all.
we're essentially an advertisement firm that does a podcast.
Right. We do marketing, but
Well,
we're really.
count me in, man. Like I want to learn. Let me retain and all that stuff. Oh yeah.
It evolved into that. Wow. Like,
So, changing the subject. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Spirituality.
what's up?
What's
you
up?
found God?
More on the universe, energy, vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain. Break it down. Tell me this journey.
Here we go. Here we go.
So, so growing up, I'll start from the very beginning, I guess. Growing up, my mom was raised Jewish, my dad was Catholic, but we never went to a synagogue, we never went to a church. They basically was like, we want you guys to grow up and figure out your own path. Okay, cool. So me and my brother grew up agnostic, believing like there's something else out there, it's not that. And so all through life, we...
Go ahead.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going.
But yeah, no. So we grew up. We realized, well, he went to a church with an ex-girlfriend of his.
Mm-hmm.
Realized that it really wasn't for him. But the things that they're saying in the Bible and stuff isn't. How can I put it? if Tyler was here, he would go way more into it.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Oh my god! But my journey, I started because like I would have these deja vu dreams. I would always
it happened like 2-3 years later, wouldn't it?
No, it would happen like a couple weeks to a couple months.
Oh
later.
wow!
Yes.
See, mine was about 2 years. Really? Yeah.
And then when I was 7 years old, and this is trippy, and my brother got his own room, and I was on the top bunk, and I remember falling off. You know, I was sleeping. I woke up at mid-fall. But I remember something caught me. It was like this ginormous white orb with like gold, not in the middle, but like on the sides, little specks. And it brought me up. She just went over me and I passed the hell out. Till this day, I don't know what the hell it was. They say it could have been like the universe, it could have been God, or it could have been an angel or something. I don't know. It's so trippy. And then like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You guys are spiritual though, right?
Yeah.
You're
I'm very, very, very spiritual. It's kind of when it comes to spirituality, it gets foggy because there's a lot of different stuff when it comes to, because you only have the physical and the spiritual. There's only 2 realms. You know what I mean? There's
different dimensions.
Yeah, like so. There's only those 2. So when you are dealing with something spiritual, it's so vast that it's easy to get lost in the sauce of how vast spirituality is. You know what I mean? And that was my thing. Like I had to go through a whole journey of vibrations and frequencies, and then going into how stardust. You know what I'm saying? And the particles, and then going into how atoms and the stars and the molecules of sand and how the body works and it's equated with the earth. Like I really had the journey from the bit, and like that's just how my mind
we're
works.
all part of the universe. Everything that we, I mean,
yeah,
but it's crazy.
You got to real deal get into that because for me I have to know the nucleus of the truth.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Just for my own, because I don't want to waste time like thinking I know something. You know what I mean? So when it came to me being spiritual or even believing or utilizing anything spiritual or even like considering it in my regular day, I had to go small and go out. You know what I mean? So once I finally went out and saw like the bigger picture of it all, spiritual is manifesting the physical. So if you want something to happen, you know, they like the
you manifest it. You have the positive intention, and you feel that, and it goes, and then it comes.
Right,
like,
but it doesn't have to be positive. It could be.
It could be negative because there are negative things. I mean, yeah,
manifest.
I mean, people that are negative, people have a negative mindset, which they can always change their mindset, but that negative things will follow. But if you're positive and feel the positive intention and put it out there, it will
manifest.
It manifests itself. Yeah, it's crazy. And
well, I mean, but the key to realizing how essential that is really is faith. Like putting an intention out, or even being able to conceive something that you want, whether it be good or bad. But you being able to conceive something you want, and then from the power of your mind and the force that is
Get your two.
Go ahead. From the power of your mind, and then from the force that's in you from birth, that it comes through the universe, you're able to put that out. It's something that you can't see, and then it actually manifests and becomes a tangible thing that becomes real. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So being able to even have that power to manifest through law of attraction or whatever you want to call it, you have to have faith. Because if you don't have faith in what you're seeing and what you're putting out, have faith that you're going to get it, have faith that it's even doable, like it's not going to work. So yeah, I had to start from that point to come all the way out to realize, because you have to realize you're exponentially powerful, but then to be able to access
everybody is, but we're never taught or shown that in school, like how meditation is amazing. That helps you get into
alignment,
your consciousness, and like
you want to align.
Yes,
you want to align, whether you go Buddhism or whatever or Christianity. It's all about being in some form of alignment, some form of agreement, some form of your chakras or the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost going through the proper channels. You know what I mean? Or your vibrations being right. So if you're in alignment and you have faith in what you're doing and your forward progression, then the universe parts and makes way for you, and then the good comes.
Yeah.
But also, there's motherfuckers out here that do negative shit.
Well, the world can't just be all positive. You have to have yin and yang. You have to have good and evil. Because if it's all just good, something's going to happen. And it's not going to be good. You can't just have all evil, because that's not going to fly either. You have to have a good yin and yang. Unfortunately, I wish it could just be all positive, because I want that. I want the positive in the whole world. I don't have kids yet. I want kids, but I want to raise kids in a positive world. But yeah, you can't have just positive. You can't just have negative. You have to have yin and yang, good and evil.
If we can get it to the point of society to where the yin and yang is only an internal thing, and what people choose to express is the positive.
Okay.
Because you can have that the yin and yang that's of the world is a reflection of the individuals. So if we as individuals can get more healthy with therapy or prayer or whatever, and be able to deal with our own yin and yang,
meditation,
and be able to choose that because I'm a fucked up person in here, but what I choose to actually put out and exert my energy into and put forth my frequency and all of that has to be positive. It has to be something that I know God would be pleased with. You know what I mean? And I have to do something that is befitting for myself or to my fellow man. You know what I mean? And that's staying in alignment with being positive. But you have to have faith that being in that positive road is going to lead you to rewards and the joy and happiness, because there'll be other negative things internally or externally that will try to weaken your faith. You know what I'm saying? So if you just stay in alignment, you'll be good. But being able to stay in alignment means you got to deal with your negative before you let it comes out. You can have some shit on the inside, but if you can deal with it on the inside before you let it, a boat only sinks when the water gets inside of it. Yeah. So if you can just make sure that you keep your boat afloat, you know what I mean? Don't let no holes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Let me make sure I'm understanding. Like, okay, let's use an example. Like that lemon. How much lemonade you got in there?
None.
Okay, so we're gonna line this up. So I'm gonna actually take that last swallow right there.
All right, bet.
Okay, so we're gonna line this up right here, right?
Yeah.
Now, hand me your lighter.
It's over there. It's on the dresser.
Can you grab the lighter now?
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna understand alignment here, okay? Look, Look, I understand. Now, hand me a cigarette.
Okay.
Now, everything is in alignment. You talking about this bullshit. Y'all holding up my damn smoke break.
It's it. Sit the bottle right here.
It was all
planned. Everything is lined up.
Not everything's lined up. Wait, now. It's out of alignment. Now we're in alignment. I'm trying to keep this cigarette away from you here. Okay? But,
yes. Yeah.
Wait, it's back out of alignment.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Boom.
Let's see, what we call this is blocking my energy right here. You see this? He done put it back on there. Now, okay, everything's good. Okay. You know what? You can have this. I'm going to give him most of my energy, but I'm just going to use this little bit of energy.
I'm just going to use this little bit of energy right here.
Yes. All right. Y'all go ahead.
Okay.
But, I don't know. I just...
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. That was funny. But yeah, man. So, how long do you think that you've been consciously on this journey of spirituality?
I've always known that I was always different in high school, in school, and stuff like that, because I would pick up on people's emotions and energy and stuff like that from a young age. Like I wouldn't know why I feel like this, and like empathic and intuitive. I'm highly that.
You empath?
Yeah. Yeah, I could be in a room and I could be like, good energy, yeah, good energy.
Yeah.
And I,
you know. How long have you been actively using that? Like knowing that you're
I didn't realize, I knew Well, at first I thought everybody was the same like me. Like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel that? You know.
Isn't that a crazy realization? Not to cut you off, but when you realize like.
Because I started to be like, okay, so why do I feel like this? Then I dove into my zodiac sign and stuff like that. I'm a Cancer, but I'm a Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Sagittarius Ascendant. So I perceive as a Sagittarius, but it's
say it again.
The zodiac. What
Say that.
Zodiacs again.
Yeah, you said that like you was in the military. I'm 4th platoon, 8th. Like, what? Say it again. What? You're Capricorn.
Cancer, Sagittarius.
Okay.
So
Cancer, Sagittarius.
I'm birthed 7/7, July 7th, Cancer, but then my Cancer Sun and Moon, I'm a Cancer Sun and Moon, and then the Sagittarius Ascending. So that means I perceive the world as a Sagittarius, but my feelings and like how I am internally is Cancer. Like I am highly intuitive and empathic and stuff like that, and it's crazy. And the fact, do you know? I don't know if he knows about the Kundalini energy.
Kundalini.
Yeah. I could do that.
What do you mean?
I don't know how I can, but I can do that.
How so? So what happens when you do it?
It's just amazing, like surge of energy through my spine out the crown. Anytime I need it, I just kind of, and it just happens, and it's like a surge of energy, and I'm like, oh, it feels great, and I feel so much better.
So all right, so when you say you feel so much better, how so? Is this like a release? Is this like so it's like a release because of the surge of energy through the crown?
Comes up through here.
So how do you tap into doing that? I don't know. But I'm saying, do you sit down Indian style and you have to meditate for 10 minutes?
That's the weird thing.
You might just be in the car.
I could be in the car. I can be walking, and I could just be. I don't know how I activate it. I don't know, but like if I'm feeling down and stuff like that, usually I could just. And then just feel it, and then I feel so much better. I don't understand.
Do you jack off? Yeah.
Well, I'm not, but like, he's going somewhere with it. I promise he's just not in your pants.
But because like semen retention, not ejaculating, actually enhances in that Kundalini energy and being able to hold that life-giving energy in your sacral, your bottom chakra. So holding that energy there, they say that after you have aligned yourself enough, and if you don't have toxins in your body, and I mean you held your life force, that it can make you have these surges of electricity essentially go through your body.
And I'm just like oof, and like each time it just feels so good. I'm like, oh, that feels great, and then I'm happy, and but I don't understand because my brother was dumbfounded. He was like, I don't know how the hell you could do that. I don't know, because it takes a lot of meditation, a lot of like work to do that. So for me to be able to do that without knowing how to do it,
or that it was a thing that was a process. Like
I don't know. I mean, I'm just who I am. You know.
No, I'm saying,
it's crazy.
Were you already feeling that sensation before you knew of Kundalini?
Yes.
And when you read it, you were like, hey, that thing.
Yes, because me and my brother were talking, because he's highly spiritual too, and so we would always have these brother in like deep spirituality talks about this and that, and it was just like, I'm like, man, I have this amazing surge of energy, and he was like, Kundalini? I was like, I guess it's just like a massive surge of energy that shoots out.
He was like, ADHD?
It's crazy. It is so freaking crazy. And like, I don't know. I feel as if too that I'm meant to be here to help people and guide people to a better way. I don't know. Because the things I can do, because I
think we all are here to be.
People just don't embrace it the way they should.
They should. We should. It doesn't matter. I mean, just spread the love, spread the positivity, and start learning about meditation. Start learning about the spiritualness of things. You know, that if it's God or the universe, I mean, they're,
Well, the universe is what was here after the second day.
See, I mean, I believe that the universe is God. But
God created the universe.
We're getting in there.
I can prove it.
Dun dun
Would
dun.
you like me to prove it?
the hole that we're about to go
shit.
down.
I was going with it though. I was like, yeah,
I was
I
gonna
know
let
about
you.
like
You see me? I got extra crowd. Like, I'm just gonna sit over here and stroke my beard.
I'm going with it. I see where he's
Sorry.
at. I see where he's at with it. So I was going with it, but in between every atom, if you want to really get into universe and God and what was here, the chicken or the egg and all that, in between every single particle on this planet, every atom, which is the smallest building block in the known universe, right? In between every single atom, which is 10 trillion in your body, is something that they can only register as the God particle, is a electromagnetic pulse that connects everything. The atoms wouldn't even be able to stay together so tightly if it wasn't for this unknown source that's been there since the Big Bang.
That's how we're able to manifest things, correct?
Yes.
Because no other animals can't do that because they don't have a consciousness.
Exactly. It's the same.
They're here, but they don't have they don't have.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same way how if you stand over there and your back is to me, you can feel me staring at you.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
That entity, that thing that they can't call anything else but a God particle, that they have CERN and they're trying to figure out how to get that matter and all that. That thing is the essence and presence of God. That is why scientists and why Albert Einstein said that any real scientist at a certain point in his career comes to the realization that there's a higher power. And that's why scientists become embroiled in religion and they get real deep and all that, and you can see videos all the time of how scientists all of a sudden are like trying to prove God now because their faith is stuff. Because when you get to a certain level of you get real down into the matter of it, the evidence of the creator is in the creation.
I did an interview for someone's college class, and I was trying to explain to them kind of that too. I was like, look, so many people try to separate science from religion, but in actuality, they don't see that a lot of the science we learn is part of our creation, part of us having the ability to think, the ability of us to have these ideas and to do these things, and they always try to separate it, like if we have a cure for something, that alone is a blessing in its own.
Yes.
So why would you not see that as our own? Yeah, we came up with it, but having the knowledge, the ability to learn, the ability to teach, the ability to grow.
Yeah. Or even someone like, think about, let me think of, all right, so something simple for people that are diabetics. For that thing to hit somebody's brain, like after years of studying how we gonna do this and how we gonna do that, for like give me insulin shot, how we gonna administer this, for that connection, that puzzle piece to click, that is the blessing. That's, if you read any spiritual book, anyone is always about a prophet or somebody where something clicked with them that it didn't with everybody else, and then they were able to change stuff. So the fact that they even had that moment of the click, that's the blessing. So don't question what came from the blessing. Right. Look at the evidence of what it does now. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
or even the existence of the compounds on the planet that we can use to fix the things that we have.
Yeah. The fact that we even have things that can combat them.
Right. You take this plant and we grind it down into this powder, and we mix it with this.
Dandelions.
Right.
Dandelions are amazing.
Right.
Amazing. Exactly. But they tell you to kill them, and it's like, no, those are amazing for your health, your heart, everything.
Right.
That's
you can eat them raw.
Yeah. Eat them raw. They don't tell you that all those dandelions that we kill for weeds to make them look good.
Yeah. No,
could have been healing us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the natural stuff, man.
Right.
And it's like, so anytime you see dandelions, pick them, cook them, eat them, whatever you guys want to do. Look up. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself.
Yeah, take my word for it. I know what the fuck. I'm sure of it. Eat. Go take a dandelion, put it in some water, and boil it. Don't let it. Just let it get to a nice simmer. You ain't gotta boil it hard. Just get to a nice simmer. Then strain it out. Drink that water.
Eat it raw.
Or eat it raw.
Eat the stem.
Some people don't want a hot. They might get a hot in the back of their
How's it go again?
might get a little in the back of their throat. Boil it. Drink that water. Same thing with just all leafy vegetables, greens and stuff. Man. But you're right though. The fact that we even have the compounds here to combat the things that are killing us, is I like that.
It's all on the earth, man.
Just imagine if we didn't. Just imagine, you know what I mean?
Fucked. We fucked.
You know, like, there's no compound. We've compound every compound to try and combat this, and we have nothing. That's game over.
A complete alien disease.
Yeah, game over.
And that's what the Native Americans went through.
Yeah. That's true.
What are we gonna do? I'm eating this. I'm eating wild lettuce. I'm eating dandelions. Have nothing to do.
Nothing.
Like,
what was on these blankets?
Right.
I personally would rather go to like a farmer's market and get produce from there than go to like an actual grocery store, because that has a lot of pesticides and all that bullshit on it.
Right.
Fuck all that.
And this is coming from a fat dude, so I know it's conflicting. I eat what I want. I'm sorry. I'm stubborn. But my brother always told me. Now, my brother bodybuilds, very healthy man, okay? He Mr. Tennessee competitions. But he always told me, he was like, if you leave a food out on the counter and you come to it in the morning and it has not spoiled, you probably should not eat that food because of the preservatives. You know, your food is meant to go bad, so your body breaks it down. Everything. So
I got a loaf of bread from a grocery store. I'm not going to say, but it was out of date a month and 2 weeks. I still look fresh.
Yeah, you should not eat
I
that.
threw that shit out, and I'm like,
Hell
nope.
yeah.
So I always try to find like the natural bread and all that stuff, because I'm like, that was in my body. No, fuck that.
Do they have preservatives in milk?
Yeah. Well, they pasteurize milk and stuff like that. But I mean, milk itself, okay, it is. We're not supposed to be drinking cow milk. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're talking about an animal that weighs, 700-800 pounds, however big they get, you know? So really, milk's not even supposed to be something
that we are consuming. We're supposed to get it from a mom, and then that's it.
Right.
Breast milk.
For real. For real.
You excited about breast milk? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. What excites you the most about some breast milk? No, I'm just kidding. But
I watched this movie, Pain and Gain, and got The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
But it was a scene where what's the dude that plays the Falcon? What's his name?
Anthony Mackie.
Yes, thank you. He was drinking breast milk in a strip club, and he was like, "Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's the key, it's the secret." And I actually Googled from there. I was like, "Why is this man fucking talking about breast? Why would they even put it in the script, then film it, then put it in the movie? What the fuck is he talking about breast milk?" And I'll be damned, there's like a whole market of bodybuilders and stuff that drink breast milk, and they get fucking huge, bro. I couldn't bring myself to it, but like, I don't. How could you drink breast milk from just a random person? Like, they have like websites and stuff where people actually just buy breast milk off people.
Well, it's coming from an actual human being, so you would think that.
But it's a human you don't know.
Yeah, true.
It's just it's just random packaged breast milk showing up at
We're really talking about breast milk.
All right, yeah. That's so you went. It's your fault now. Even in the comments, they said he got so excited. He's so excited about this breast milk.
Everything is exciting.
Yeah. So I wonder how much you could sell breast milk for. Have we missed a?
Definitely.
And then, when you sell your breast milk, do you sell it vaccinated and unvaccinated?
You got to.
Oh.
You know what? That's probably fucking up the breast milk game right now.
Yeah.
The breast milk game going through some shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that don't put vax or unvaxxed on it.
Yeah.
Can you sue somebody for that?
I don't know.
Not just like getting sued over their breast milk because they were vaccinated and gave vaccinated breast milk to an unvaccinated person. I feel like you could sue off of that.
Oh.
We need somebody to Google that.
Yeah. For sure.
You need unvaccinated breast milk for unvaccinated people.
Right?
Damn. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Now, is this a loophole? Just hear me out here.
All right.
If I'm a bodybuilder and I can't do steroids, but if I find a chick with breast milk and she does steroids, you think that still pops up in my system? Like,
Probably.
You think
because
so?
it's.
You don't think it'll be diluted enough, though?
Bloodstream and stuff. And
I was hoping it might just be watered down. You know what I mean? Like,
I wonder if you
can
get
go-
your nicotine fixed through breast milk.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What the hell?
no, what is it? Come on.
Say it. Say it, wait a minute.
You were saying something about bodybuilder and sucking on a tit to get that breast milk.
Yeah.
Mama suck.
Wow.
Yo.
But yeah, like if you could get mentholated breast milk, that's like you would have.
That's how you wean your way off and get some muscle mass.
You'd have all the options that you have for everything else.
Just breast milk.
I'm like vaxxed, unvaxxed, methylated, nicotine, meth.
Meth?
This is the energy breast milk. Shit keeps you up a couple days, you know.
I got breast milk from this chick that only drinks 8-hour energies and Red Bulls.
Yes.
And I've been up for 2 days. I feel great.
Right. Right. So, I mean, shit, man.
5-hour energies and Red Bull breast milk.
Yeah.
That shit come with a little tank to it. That shit got a tent. That shit got a little tent on it. That ain't even coming out white like the milk. That shit coming out a little blue.
Shit.
Yeah, chocolate. Asian.
We got the Asian breast milk.
General Tso's breast milk. You know what I mean? There's so many options. So many options.
You put a little soy with that shit, mix it up, nigga. That's delicious.
Man.
Yeah.
You were still talking about the breast milk.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing and attended to.
Yeah. You see what you do?
I know.
I mean, give us an inch, we take a mile.
It's all fun, you know. We just talk about whatever, you know. I mean, we're all human beings. We all.
You talk about Kundalini, I ask you jack off.
Here we are.
Everybody masturbates.
They should.
We start to learn about like the retention he was talking about.
Yeah.
You should try that. Go on. Do like 2 weeks. No sex, no masturbation. Okay.
And yes, there is benefits to it. You feel so. Your testosterone's there. And
I've tried. On that third day though.
Third day.
I ain't made it past 3 days.
Just like
when Jesus risen.
Made it past 3 days, and that's in life. I
Yeah.
can't remember a time in life I've ever been like, when's the last time I jacked off? Tuesday. It's Sunday. Last month was Tuesday.
I did like 2 or 3 months without nothing. I just rode that shit.
I beat somebody to death.
No, man,
With
I
my
had
dick.
so much energy.
Blunt force
and
Trump.
I had so much focus. You know,
I'll be focused on ripping somebody's fucking head
You
off.
remember them, Dad? We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to though. I think about it all the time, and it's to the point out where for the first time in my life, I jacked off, and right afterwards I was like, I gotta stop doing this. It was my first time ever having that moment. I was like, all right, let me try it. And 2 days later, I was like, has it been 36 hours? That is good.
It's good enough for me.
36 hours. Look at me. I earned this now.
So what's next for you? What do you got next? What's coming up next on your agenda? You want to get back into acting?
I do.
We built a movie camera. Oh yeah, cinema grade. So we might have some roles coming up.
We got scripts.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
I won't typecast you as a cop either. You remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
That was a long time ago.
I turned him on to a gig one time, and they typecast him as a cop. It was when all those black men were getting shot and shit, and they typecast him. I don't know. Were you the partner or the shooter?
I was a shooter.
He was a shooter. But it's okay. It was okay. He was on a black podcast. It's okay then. You're like Gary Owens then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know Gary Owens?
The comedian? He does all black comedy. He's a white guy though.
Yes.
His whole career is like, bam, in the black culture. So
Yes.
it was okay then.
He is the perfect example that you can break out of the mold. You know what I mean? Like
Him and Honest John.
Honest John.
Yeah. Honest John.
The old white dude from The Wash.
Oh.
Yes.
I've never looked at his stand up.
He was here in Columbia recently. I got a picture with him.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. He was high and lost as fuck. But he was cool.
Sounds like you met Willie Nelson.
Felt like I would.
But yeah, I'm totally down for that, man.
Yeah.
Like, let me know. And then like modeling, acting, yeah.
Okay.
What's up,
I mean,
man?
I wouldn't have an agent.
I don't need an agent. I'll just fucking call you and how much you want, you know, like that type of shit, you know. If we're gonna shoot shit, we're gonna shoot shit with a budget and stuff. So yeah. Like
Trying to do some shit.
Wow.
Man. Wow. Well, guess good things are to come, man. Because like that is freaking cool. If I could get back into that, that would make me very, very, very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely that, and then I can still do my photography on the side, and then help you out too with anything. And,
Yeah,
man, that'd be badass. Holy shit! And then just it feels so great to actually be back on the podcast.
Man, we're glad to have you on the mothership.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, it's
it
been a minute, and so many things have happened.
Changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Because
good to
it
have
started
you back.
off with what started off with us. As four.
There's 4 of us. We actually did a casting, and we casted. It was us, Rachel. Yeah, it was us and Rachel. It was 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys are the what? Captain and co-captain.
Yeah, I'm first mate. You know what I mean? I just get bitches and get high. You know?
And
we did an audio drama, y'all. So
and then
If you check out the audio drama,
I voiced the motherfucking AI.
It's the computer in the ship. So.
But there's more to come with that too.
Yeah. We're gonna reboot that, and I guess we'll probably put it as a separate from the show, but its own thing.
Yeah, definitely. So they can just be able to listen to it and vibe out.
Yeah.
Because before, for the OG believers,
that's what we call our viewers, believers. Believers. Like,
just
no, not beavers. Believers.
We're aliens. Do you believe?
Yeah.
Have you seen the aliens?
Speaking of that shit, I've seen UFOs since I was 16. The biggest one I saw was back in Florida. I was hanging out with this chick, and the sunroof was open, and this thing was fucking massive, and it was like a triangle shape with red lights, do all the way around it, going right over the building, and it was so fucking quiet. That was trippy. That was cool. It was trippy, but it was cool. First one I ever seen, I was 16, and I was driving back to my parents' house, and it was like this neon gold, neon green light, and this is before drones were relevant. And so anyway, they were going like this, moving around, stopping. I stopped my car, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And they got closer to the tree line, and they both shot off. And I was amazed. And then the second one I seen was I was doing a Lee Bryce music video. I was a firefighter in a music video that I was in. But I was talking to my buddy, and I saw this like reddish pink light, and I thought it was like one of those towers. I was just in this middle valley as I was driving back to Columbia, just floating. Like, what the fuck? So I do believe that there's other life forms out there. I do believe.
But at this point, even the military has come out and it's pretty much confirmed now.
Right.
There are definitely unidentified flying objects that have capabilities outside of what they can understand on the planet.
Yeah.
Like,
and it like. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was just about to say it's to the point that they're so advanced. They're hoping it's an alien. Because if it's China or Russia, we're fucked.
No, I mean,
it's that advanced. We're like, oh God, please don't let anybody else on the planet that we've already got problems with be able to do this. Let it please be some motherfucker that we don't know. That have you ever tried fried chicken? Be our friend. Like that type of shit.
Because I know back in the medieval era time, we went through a 300 dark age where we didn't advance for 300 years.
Yeah.
So imagine if we were 300 years advanced now. Man, shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's
I mean,
true.
it's crazy.
It would definitely explain some of the technology that has arisen from just out of nowhere. Like it's hard for me to believe somebody was sitting around and came up with a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It was torn apart and looked at, and then they mass produced it for us to use. And look, check this out.
Right.
MacBook and this and
Yeah,
that.
what they call it, reverse engineered.
Yeah. Make it your own.
So I hate to cut everybody short. We are at the time. I know y'all got places y'all got to be and things y'all got to do. I apologize.
But it's been really cool though.
It really has. It feels great to be back with these guys, and definitely look forward to working with them more, and potentially being back on the podcast. So. Who knows? Stay tuned. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so very much.
Oh man, it was good to have you back. It was overdue.
Oh.
Yeah, it was overdue. Yeah,
sir.
It was, man, and it felt great to walk back in and be like, I miss this shit.
Yeah.
I do. I miss it.
That's what's up.
So
we'll revive the Ding Show too. We need to.
Shit.
We need to revive the Ding Show. It's time.
I don't know if I ever told them about that, but I mean,
we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We will. But I had my own little show at one point in time, but we'll get into that later on, maybe another time.
Yeah.
We're kind of out of time, so right now. So, but all right, cool.
Yeah, Brandon, you want to go ahead and?
All right. Well, you guys make sure that you're tuning in every Sunday at 6:00. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, all this stuff. And we'll be coming with new episodes, talking to cool ass people.
Hell yeah.
You already hear that we got cinema cameras, we're working on movies. There's a lot coming down the pipeline, so make sure you stay tapped in with us. As always, stay blessed. Don't stress. Life is just a test. WhoDat?
Hey!